Yeah, that's what makes it really tough, is that we're not finding much relief at nighttime. Right now, we are still near 90 degrees. You can almost see that effect of the urban heat island here, where we're just not getting any cooling whatsoever. Back to the west, you can see those temperatures in the 70s. So basically, the downtown Chicago area absorbs all of the heat and it cannot escape. So it stays extremely warm and still humid during the nighttime hours. And we have dew points near 80 degrees area-wide. That is extreme zone, and basically this is as humid as it can possibly get in this area, with heat index values still close to 100 degrees at this hour. We still do have that heat advisory in effect as we head overnight and through the day tomorrow. 3-day forecast showing that AccuWeather alert with temperatures back in the 90s, triple-digit heat index values with the threat of storms tomorrow. We'll time that out, and then cooler temps into the weekend coming up. Cheryl. 100 degrees. It's about 48 hours, and then we're going to get through this. We have about 24 hours left. Right now, we set at 86 degrees, mostly clear skies. It is still very hot out there, but today's high officially coming in at 94. We did have a 95 earlier this month, the record 99. We started the day off at 72 degrees. And just to put all of these 90-degree days into perspective, May we had 1, June 10, July 8, and the average is 17 for a year. So far this year, we're up to 19. Tomorrow we'll make 20. Temperatures outside right now, upper 70s and 80s, and you can see this bubble of warmer temperatures close to the city here. That's that urban heat island effect. That heat just can't escape as easily as it does in the open air land, especially out to the west. DeKalb 78 degrees, Ottawa 78, Midway, O'Hare showing those dew points. I should say those were dew points in the 70s to near 80 degrees. It is extremely humid, and this is about as humid as it can get in the city of Chicago and the surrounding areas, with heat index values right now anywhere from about 95 to 100 degrees still at this hour. They are a little bit lower back to the north and west, and you've been removed from the heat advisory here because you're just below the criteria for the advisory. But everyone else, including the city down to the south, northwest Indiana, this remains in effect until tomorrow at 10 p.m. Heat index values again will be in the triple digits. So AccuWeather alert, it continues for our Thursday, hot and humid with the threat of storms, a high of 96 degrees, and then still some rain in the forecast here Friday. But notice those temperatures going down with a front pushing through. It won't be as humid. Saturday, we're looking at an isolated storm threat as we head through the day, but you can clearly see where that front is located. We're at 86, Des Moines 84, Minneapolis right now 73 degrees with that cooler air up to the north and west, and right along that boundary is where we find a line of rain and storms with that front, and it's getting closer. So as we put this into motion, the latest models pulling back on the amount of rain we're expecting tomorrow afternoon. But with that said, scattered storms possible, and any storms that fire up in this type of atmosphere have the potential to bring those torrential downpours, especially during the afternoon and early evening is when we'll be watching out for these storms to roll through the area. We're not done yet with that front lingering close to home. Still on Friday into Friday afternoon, the threat of some storms. It's all about placement, though. They will be isolated to scattered. We just have to keep in mind tomorrow with any storms, gusty winds, torrential downpours possible, with some areas picking up close to an inch of rainfall. If we get a thunderstorm with torrential rain, easily upwards of 1 to 2 inches of rain. Tomorrow, a level 1 out of 5 on that severe threat scale. So for the forecast for tonight, very warm. Temperatures staying in the 70s to near 80. Very hot for our Thursday. The AccuWeather alert, we stay mild through the weekend Sunday. Back